Hey, how y'all doing? This is Hunt 919 Truth to Sports coming to you with another segment. This is one of the segments that I do called S Colorado Buff Update. This one is not on a player, this one's on the coach. This is on head coach Sean Lewis, who's the head coach for San Diego State. As we all know, he was the offensive coordinator for Colorado a couple of years ago, a year and a half ago, whatever, before he was demoted, then sent on his way for the most part. Right now, he has his team at 7-2 overall. They are tied for first in their conference with Boise State at 4-1, which is a huge jump from last year. They was almost last in the conference last year. They had won their last 6 games in a row before losing to Hawaii last Saturday, 38-6. Right now, his offense, his quarterback is thrown for over 1,500 yards against eight touchdowns and seven interceptions. A week or so ago, his quarterback only had 2 interceptions, so he's going into a little rough patch. His top wide receiver has 553 yards for the season. He was headed towards 1,000 yards, but I don't know if he's going to get it with only 2 games left. His lead running back has 631 yards. He's headed to 1,000 yards. So he has his team in a great position. Again, they're tied for first, which is great from a team who was almost in last year. They had 3 tough games at all conference games. We know that he's going to a bowl. There was some outside talk that he may be, if he would have won out, maybe they would have considered him for the college football playoffs. So we know that's not the case now. At least I don't believe so. Even though he can still win this conference, and if he win all these games and win this conference, who knows what can happen? But he has 3 games left. They're going to be tough games. They have to play Boise State at Boise State, who's 4-1, tied with them in the conference for first and 6-3 overall. They play San Jose State. They're 2-3, 3-6 overall. Then they play at New Mexico. New Mexico is 3-2 in the conference and 6-3 overall. So these are very important games for San Diego. Regardless, their season is a success, but it will really look good if they can win at least 2 out of the last 3 games, if not all 3 games. And it'll look really well if they can win these games and beat Boise State and finish the regular season in the first place. So we pulling for him. Well, I'm pulling for him. Hopefully he does well. The national media still doesn't talk about him enough. I don't think they talked about him a lot at Colorado when they thought he was failing, even though I always say he wasn't failing because him and his quarterback had over 4,000 yards. But now that he's doing great as a head coach, they really don't want to talk about it. ESPN finally mentioned him for the first time last week, which I talked to you all about. I did a segment on that. So I'm pulling for Sean Lewis and his team. I keep up with them. They got some important games left, and hopefully they finish out and they can win their conference. It's been Hunt 919 Truth to Sports. Ride with me. It's been Hunt 919 Truth to Sports. Ride with me.